What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zez that Reacts. And today, I got us a nice little scary video. We got top 15 scary videos that'll keep you up at night. Now, personally, I don't really scare that easy anymore. I used to as a kid. Of course, every kid probably was scared of something. But I don't really scare easy. I can watch a horror movie by myself at night in the dark. No problem. Straight like that. I don't know if I got some psychological issues. I'm crazy. I don't know. But I can do it and no problem. But I'm not going to hold you no longer with this intro. Let's get it with the top 15 scary videos that'll keep you up at night.
Number 15, in the hallway.
I didn't know it was this guy. This dude's voice is it's horrible to listen. He sounds like he's so uninterested in his career. Like, my guy, bro. Number 5, like, bro.
Sometimes that ghoul in the hallway just wants to be a part of the group. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit.
Oh,
Lucky1196 writes, "Is that real or just good acting and editing? The clip shows a small group of friends sitting on the floor and hanging out as the shot pans from one friend to the other. It passes the darkened hallway beyond, but though it should be empty, there appears to be someone crouching."
That would be kind of scary. Like, if I was filming it and, like, I'm filming over there or something, and then, like, I see something in the bathroom. Like, my bathroom's over there. If I see my bathroom, I'd be like, I ain't not edit this crap. Like,
in the darkness, once the cameraman finally notices the intruder, he gets up and walks towards the hallway. For a moment, there's only darkness, but once the lights are on...
Oh, why does he talk like that, bro? Once it's darkness. Like, bro, sound interested.
There's clearly nothing there. Who was watching them, and what did he want? Number 14, poltergeist. When a poltergeist displays his candor over a period of several days, you gotta see it for what it is: a permanent unwanted house guest. Published to YouTube in October of 2019.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy, though.
This video
but you can't really, he could be pushing it, you can't really see that.
In this couple's kitchen.
You can't really see the angle. You can't really see the angle on the other side of that salt and pepper shaker thing. So he could be pushing it. We don't know yet, but if something else go crazy...
Salt and pepper shaker sitting on the kitchen countertop starts to move slightly. Then the salt falls over altogether. On day 8, the couple is in the kitchen. The woman is cooking something and sets the hand blender on the counter.
Alright, so if something go crazy here, then...
She goes to the fridge to retrieve an egg, and this happens.
Hell no.
She drops the egg and
that man didn't even trip.
The man calmly turns off the blender. On day 24, the man enters his kitchen to get a glass of water.
Bro, deadass, I'm literally about to move into my apartment in a couple weeks, and I swear, if my stuff is haunted, I don't know. I probably would document it, but I wouldn't do it for long.
His back turned to the stove. One of the burners suddenly turns on of its own accord.
See, yeah, I can't explain that because there's no hand. Yeah, I believe there's something suspicious is definitely going on.
Slowly slides over to the lit burner. Again, all on its own. The man just stands there.
This nigga finna make him some bacon and eggs.
Drinking his water.
He not even tripping.
He takes 2 eggs from the fridge and sets them on the counter, inviting the poltergeist to cook. Maybe this is the best way to go about living with a poltergeist.
You mean to tell me this nigga gave him 2 eggs so he can cook? It's a ghost, bruh. You don't get hungry? He's finna burn your shit down.
Except that you have a third, somewhat mischievous roommate. Number 13.
That's kind of crazy, though.
Someone's home when you think you're home alone.
Ooh,
and then this happens.
I'm finna get a dog one of these days. Yeah, my new apartments, they allow me to get dogs, but it'd be a while before I get one. But I'm gonna get one.
Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Esco Season 95. The Reddit
that looks like Scooby-Doo, like the real version of Scooby-Doo.
With my dog, just us 2 are home, and my door did this.
Hell no.
The video shows the Redditor playing with her dog's mouth.
Even the dog got scared.
When suddenly, behind him, the door, which
Scooby-Doo got scared.
The bedroom, slowly swings closed before slamming shut. She specifies that her door never closes like this, and there were no doors or windows open to create a draft. Well, some think there are too many ways to fake videos.
Yeah, there is. There could have literally been somebody home.
It's fate, but cite air pressure or other circumstances that
literally
might have caused
somebody could have been home, tied a string to the door, yanked that bitch, and it slammed. Because the dogs don't get scared regardless, because they don't know what's going on.
Scenario happened to me. I'd nope out of there so fast. I feel like most of us would agree with that statement.
Why does he talk like that, bro?
Something out there. What we don't know can't hurt us. Maybe. Published to TikTok by John Vasquez. He writes, caught on my cousin's trail cam. Proof that there is something out there that we don't know about. A small buck is captured in the forefront of the shot. While behind him in the forest, a very strange looking creature passes by.
It looks like a pumpkin.
It looks like a multi-tiered stack of pumpkins.
Yeah.
The buck seems disturbed
by like a bunch of pumpkins stacked on top of each other.
He quickly turns around and walks a few steps to peer beyond the bush. While many
or
of
like
the comments
a snowman or something.
Obviously sensed it. A TikTok user notes the creature is something best left alone. That's probably the best advice. Traffic stopping tiger. When you're cruising down a highway at night, sometimes you start to see things, but you're not imagining this. These commuters encountered an enormous Royal Bengal tiger on a highway in India. Published to YouTube in July of 2020. The full-size tiger was found resting on National Highway 7 as commuters pulled over to avoid disturbing the big cat.
How the hell a tiger get on the highway?
Near Pench National Park, from which the tiger likely wandered to take a peaceful rest in the middle of traffic. The park is home to a larger tiger population.
I'm just gonna stop mocking him because I just don't like the way he talks.
Safely inside their vehicles, agitated and concerned that the tiger might notice them, while others get out to take live video of the panting tiger. The police team and forest department were called to the area after eyewitnesses reported the obstacle. Fortunately, the Bengal did not harm anyone and simply rose from its spot after resting and returned to the forest without any intervention. This isn't the first time tigers have chosen the highway for lounging.
Is it a tiger or a Bengal?
Earlier this
or
year,
the same thing?
Found resting in the middle of the road. Kind of puts a whole new spin on a traffic jam. Number 10, home intruder. There's perhaps no greater fear that...
Yeah, that's probably one of the most terrifying things is when someone tries to break in your house, because they have bad intentions. They're not gonna break in to greet you. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the most scariest things. That's why when I'm getting some cameras, I'm putting some up because. Ain't nobody finna break into my stuff.
Then a home intruder.
That's pretty scary. They got bad intentions.
Call attempt, although unsuccessful. Published to YouTube on October of 2015, CTV News writes, police are searching for 4 suspects.
Damn,
2 suspects are seen in the home security footage approaching the front door, but standing with their backs towards it with their hoods up, assumedly to avoid being identified. After one of the suspects knocks on the door, the homeowner opens it a crack, but these 2 walk off, while 2 other accomplices swing around the corner of the home and onto the doorstep, slipping a little on their shoes. They are dressed from head to toe in
these niggas wasn't ready for that.
white.
They wasn't ready to be burglars.
Gloves. The homeowner slams the door shut immediately, and thankfully these villains don't manage to get inside. They take off running. The police believe this wasn't a random incident, but called on the public to help identify the suspects. Well, this clip strikes fear in some.
That's pretty scary to go through that and to see that on your camera, but you can tell they did not plan this out pretty good. They didn't even think about him slipping on that mat or whatever he slipped on. I see the idea. They try to get 2 random people to open it, like lock on the door to get them the homeowner to open the door, and then they was gonna slip around the corner and attack him or something. I don't know what weapon they had. I couldn't really tell, but that's some scary shit.
Others find the ridiculous slip and slide of the would-be home intruders amusing. Dexter Childs adds, in my experience with home security, rubbing down your front step with butter is really the most effective thing. Hopefully these sticky fingers were
He did that? He just rubbed his doorstep with butter? I'd rather put oil or something. Banana peels, Hey, I've actually slipped on a banana peel. That's a real thing.
Captured and faced justice. Number 9, monster shark. Originally filmed by Ocean X, an ocean exploration initiative whose mission is to explore the ocean and bring it back to the world. This clip will have you wondering if you really want it
hell,
back.
that's fake.
The clip shows the underwater machinery
That's
in
CGI
action,
out the ass.
navigating the bottom
That's
of the
fucking
ocean
James
floor
Cameron,
when
or
something large
the nigga that made
disturbs the
Avatar and
sands
Titanic.
below.
CGI,
See
bro.
what that something is. This enormous monster shark scrapes the bottom of the ocean and
That's
appears to be in the middle of a meal. As she swallows her prey in one gulp, she doesn't even need to use the many teeth on display. A moment later, the shark swims back around,
kind of seeing
getting
through
up
it.
close and personal with the machinery, and at one point, you can see its giant saucer eye, its gills way too close for comfort. The width of this beast is enough to make the most fearless of warriors turn tail and swim.
Nah, that would be scary if it was real. I mean, I don't think it's real. It looks fake as hell. CGI as fuck.
Number 8.
It looks CGI as fuck, but if that was real, or if it is real, that's some scary shit. Cause we only discovered like what 5% of the ocean. We don't know what the hell at the bottom of the ocean. It could be a whole nother city or a whole nother life form down there, which I know there is, but I'm talking like mermaids or some shit. I don't know. Let's get on with the video.
Activity. You might want to bring a shield and armor when this uninvited guest shows up to your family reunion. Published to YouTube by Ghosted UK in November of 2019. A group of people appears to be watching something going on off screen when all of a sudden a poltergeist pops up beside them. Something up on a shelf is sent crashing to the ground. Startled, the group all turns to look and most start laughing. It's unclear what the disturbance was and what object was flung, but it seems to have been thrown with some aggression. Would you be laughing if this happened to you?
Hell no, I'd be getting the fuck out of there.
Someone's in the shower.
What
would you do if you got a gut feeling that someone was standing behind that shower curtain? Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit.
That is pretty scary too.
Lucky1196 writes, don't know
like,
if this is real or not, but
I haven't, like, you know, most people, like, they don't like washing their hair with their eyes closed. Like, people like wash it really quick. I can do it with my eyes closed, but I never had that gut feeling like somebody's watching me.
EAF. The clip shows the homeowner approaches bathroom.
But I always, you know, you get that vision in your head. You're like, oh shit.
Someone is hiding in their
shower. But I stopped doing that because I would burn my eyes and stuff.
The shower curtain in one fell swoop, only to find no one there.
But I thought she was in the shower. You see, most people do that before they use the bathroom. I never did that. I do not relate to that. I've never swung the shower curtain back to see if anything was in there. I don't know why people get that vibe.
This ends. In that moment, the light above goes out, making him spring backward from the bathroom.
No. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta close the door.
He tries to light the switch several times, but the bathroom light doesn't turn back on.
Oh yeah,
as the shot pulls back into
the
bathroom.
That's
peering closer at the medicine cabinet, the man enters, and the light above starts to flicker again, drawing his attention upward. That's when he captures this horrifying figure on camera.
Oh! Oh hell no! No! Fuck no! I used to be scared of The Grudge as a kid, and that just brought back all the memories right there. Hell no!
Tell this is real. Some give it kudos and call it kinda a nightmare, but Redditor Dremrigo says it best. That one genuinely gave me chills. Real.
I would shit my pants.
Number 6, Electric Sky. If you
that was probably the scariest one right there, no cap. To me at least, that was probably the scariest one to me.
Stuff is going down. Posted to the very spooky video subreddit by RavenTexX. The Redditor writes, is this recent? Looks real. The footage shows a dark and stormy scene with heavy clouds on the horizon, and in their midst a blinding beam of light. The light brightens and recedes more, but stays in the sky.
If you don't believe it, you're crazy. Aliens exist. There's some other type of life out there. I know it.
While life forms outside of this planet could very well exist, some Redditors have other explanations. Greg the Chief writes, it could be a transformer. I worked as an electrician the past few years.
My dumbass was thinking about the fucking Autobots and Decepticons. I was like, what? But he's talking about the thing that powers the people's houses.
I never saw something that size, but electric energy has more power than most people think. Since I'm not an electrician, I wouldn't know for sure, but that sounds like a pretty rational explanation.
I don't know. It
Number
looked like
5,
something
who's
else.
watching you? Do you feel like you're being watched? Maybe you are. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Gage the Sun. This short clip will have you looking over your shoulder. Titled Eyes Out of Nowhere. There is no explanation for this footage.
I kinda wanna
clip
look behind
shows
the
two
green
bright
screen
blinking
now.
eyes in the darkness, hidden just beyond a pillar. They blink and then open once more. Then the dim light goes black, and this pair of glowing eyes are all you can see. Don't look into the dark corner of your room after watching this clip, or your imagination will keep you up all night. Number
I have a strong
4,
imagination, too.
Fresno Nightcrawler. Have you
Very
heard
creative.
of a Fresno Nightcrawler?
When I wanna be.
The cryptoid in question was first caught on video surveillance in Fresno, California. It
He said
appears
the Nightcrawler?
extraterrestrial, looking akin to a long pair of white
Yeah,
pants
that's what I
with a
meant to
tiny
say.
head. The figure in this video, published in April of 2020, certainly fits that description. The home surveillance footage from Billings, Montana purportedly captures this bizarre creature. Claudia writes, the figure appears in the top right corner at the 20-second mark along with sounds that seem to match a pig or some kind of mammal.
I don't really hear it. I hear it
Before
like the wind or
timestamp
something.
in question, a car
That was the
appears
sound.
to drive near the property off camera, casting light into the yard. That's when you see the figure at the top right corner, which looks like it has 2 legs.
Only.
Seeming to be scared into stillness, it soon scurries out of sight. If not the Fresno Nightcrawler, what do you think this is? It looks like no mountain lion I've ever seen. Number 3,
I don't know what that is.
Haunted Cemetery. Published.
Oh, I got a crazy story, but I'll do that another time because it's a long story, but it was crazy.
In July
I did it at a
2020,
cemetery.
The Urban Ghosts.
I'll tell that
an
another time.
exploration
If this video
to
get like
Fernando
at least
Nautica
10 likes, I'll
wild
tell the story.
ride intended to lead them into places unknown. But somehow, for this team, the random destination.
It's a funny story. It's not a scary story, but it's
the
just
app wound up taking
it's just
them
a
to
coincidence
haunted
that it was a cemetery. I don't know.
that they'd explored 2 years prior. Joe explains that this is a bike park winding back into a cemetery deep into some heavy woods. During their last visit, they'd been scared out of it by what they thought was a bear. At one point, while looking at a grave in the fenced-in cemetery.
But see, the thing is, I would never take time out of my day, except that one time I went and took time out of my day to go to a cemetery. I wouldn't just go at night. I would go to visit, loved ones that passed on and everything, of course, but not at night. I did that one time. Never again.
So old.
It's scary.
Gotta make it out. Whispering is heard in the background. All of Patty's batteries, which were fully charged, are now completely empty. When they
Dang.
fire up the spirit box, the spirit immediately says the name Joe. When asked if there's something they're supposed to find here, the spirit answers, near you. Joe feels like they're being watched. They keep hearing a man's voice coming from all directions. Rob, who's taking still images, also captures strange mists that appear in only some photographs. But the scariest find the team discovers in this haunted cemetery is a jewelry box on the ground. After
Those are
misplacing
pretty
it, they speak to the spirits
haunted.
through the spirit box again to see what's
Like,
become of it.
I feel like
The
those are
spirit
attracted
says
to
Curtis.
boxes. Especially,
What did the box say again?
Later, they happen upon the carved jewelry box, which has somehow been placed ahead of them on the path, and find the inscription Curtis carved into it.
what is
Who
it?
is Curtis, and what's in the box? These
know.
questions are going to keep me up all night.
Okay, not
Number
me.
2,
I don't care.
What happens when you're on an extreme ghost hunt that goes horribly wrong? Published
You're fucked if that happens.
YouTube in July of 2020.
Straight like that. It goes
Sophie
wrong?
Sarah can answer
What-
that question.
what can go
He
right?
suggests using earphones to get the full effect of what happened to him and his crew when they got trapped in by unseen forces while exploring this bungalow. In the video,
I actually like watching found footage movies like Blair Witch and that it's a Spanish movie. It's like in Spain or something. I feel it's called Wreck. There's like 3 of them. I like that found footage movie. I just put the subtitles on because I can't speak Spanish or understand it. But there's another one I watched. not too long ago. It was a found footage. It's kind of stupid though.
They wander through the dark abandoned house. It's raining outside, which adds to the creepy ambiance inside the home with its empty windows and doors. Nearly straight away, they keep hearing noises that makes them jump and search around for the source. The home is nightmarish, with bats or birds swooping down from the ceiling every so often. At one point, at 14 minutes 30 seconds, they hear footsteps above. At another point, there's a loud bang at the end of the hallway.
They're using their phones. They don't even got good equipment. They're using their cell phones.
They feel like something is at the end of the hallway again. They run for a moment, but then stall to talk again to the spirit box. They must have felt trapped like rats as they kept hearing noises on opposite ends of the hallway. But thankfully, they eventually escaped with their lives. But did something else come with them? I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because we upload a new scary video every week. If you say your abandoned childhood home,
this ain't no self-promotion, nigga.
A friend. Published to TikTok by Amber Woodworth. She is exploring her old former home. As she climbs the stairs, she explains that she and her sister shared this 3rd floor room all throughout high school. She says this upper floor was so terrifying when they lived here that her parents once had to take their mattresses up and sleep on the floor with them. She also explained that this house sat empty for 7 years after they fled.
You're like in the attic. Yeah, I'm talking about the 3rd floor. That's the attic.
You can hear someone breathing and talking over her, laughing. But Amber is the only one here.
Swear.
Not sure when it's gonna tip over, but it's always been like that. And then these stairs are much harder to...
TikToker Kellenar Roosevelt lists all that she heard in the video.
That's basically like the attic.
Laughing,
I guess it's technically the 3rd floor, but it's kind of like the attic.
But yeah, that's the tour.
With stairs, basically.
Exciting.
Not a lot.
The house looks like...
When you listen with headphones, Amber clarifies that that noise was not her. Do you hear it too?
I heard it.
I certainly do.
I do too.
Not sure when it's gonna tip over, but it's always been like that. And then these stairs are much harder.
Thanks for checking out this video.
Yeah, that one with the grudge-looking character behind the closet, the bathroom door when the light, that was probably the one that got me. I was like, oh, hell no. Because if I seen that, I would never go in my bathroom again. Like, I keep looking at my bathroom now and shit. Like, no. I would never do that again. But that was for today's video, guys. I know I said I was going to do 2 yesterday, so I'm going to attempt to do 2 today. I'm going to try and keep my word. I'm not going to be like some of those YouTubers and shit that be like, I'll post 5 videos today and post like 1, you know. Of course I wouldn't do 5 unless I really, I will do 5 one day. Not today though. But, so that was today's video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Give me 10 likes. At least 10 likes on this video. I'll share some funny story I got, or a scary story or a funny story, just some type of story. I got a lot of stories to tell, so you can make that a thing too. But yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and comment down maybe like your most scariest experience you've ever had, whether it's home invasion or supernatural or extraterrestrial or whatever. Just comment down below, and make sure you share this video with your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your granny, your dog, your cat, your mouse. I don't care if you have a pet mouse that can watch YouTube. But that's all I got for y'all right now. Until next time, deuces.